morning, detectives. It is Friday. It is the end of the week and the last day. We have successfully made it to the place that we were looking for. But we have made it to the weekend. And most of us, we are on a full speed sprint throughout the week to the weekend. And I want to say this. I'm over that. I am over living for the weekend. I am over you not doing enough for yourself during the week and giving 80, 90, 100 hours to these corporations that's going to get richer with or without you. And all you relegate your 7 days to is one day. Because Sunday you go to church. Saturday you try to get out with the kids. So in between 2 days, you probably get your 20 hours of you time. That ain't life. That tells me if you just racing for the weekend, you don't really put you first. At the end of this year, to close out this year, we're in the third quarter. Shit, fourth quarter. We're in the fourth quarter. Put you first. I'm not accepting no rigmarole. I'm not accepting no excuse. I gotta whoop there whoop in the whoop whoop whoop. But I don't want to hear that. Put you first. I had to say that. I had to say that, man. I really had to say that. And I also want to say something else. Yesterday, I really had to get my mental together. I had so many people on my Facebook wanting to debate me about Charlie Kirk. I don't care about it. I hate it for his kids. I hate it for his wife, but he didn't speak on anything that was pertinent to me. But when you online and you see people that you really, really respected and admire spread like stuff like a black pilot is incompetent or a black woman doesn't have the brain processing power to be a customer service rep. I don't want to spread that. I don't want to spread that hate, that rhetoric. And I'm not finna sit here and bullshit and say that Charleston White don't be spreading hate, and he needs to be banned as well. I think I'm over the I'm over all the scare and fear tactics, and yes, it's racism. Yes, I'm not stupid. I'm not blind to it. But I think that it's being perpetuated and thrown in our faces a little harder than before. We all up in arms about Charlie Kirk being killed. That man wasn't black that killed him. So why are black people and white people beefing? It was a tragic event for anybody to lose their life. The Democratic couple that lost their life from a Republican, the school shooting that went down. Young Thug, he said whoop de doo. A lot of tragedy that went down. So I want y'all to take this weekend, disconnect. After you do overtime, disconnect. Disconnect and touch grass. Go outside. Interact with people. Interact with your loved ones. Get a different perspective than your own. Because no matter what we say, our lives is only a reality to us. Our life is only a fact to us. It's not a fact or reality to the rest of the world. Go out and take your world into the universe. Keeping your world and your little ecosystem inside the house, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Get out. Be a light. Y'all scared of that darkness. But when you chosen, like you say, like if you're a light being, like you say, this your time to shine. Oh, oh, it ain't your time. It ain't your time. Hmm. Now is perfect. It's better than before. This is your time to shine. And go be a light. Spread some love. Hey, I had to get that off my heart, get that off my chest because we needed that. We needed it. And y'all, sometimes we gotta mind the business that pays us. Y'all so scared to love on black people because you be considered, you looked at as though he pro-black. Bitch, you pro-black. This tell you pro-black. Right here. I ain't saying black supremacist. I said pro-black. I don't have no problem with people being pro-white. Why not want your people to be the best? Why not? But when you think your people are better and you oppress others, that's where the problem is. It's okay. It's okay to love on your community. It's okay to say, damn, we got some intelligent black women. It's okay to say, damn, we got some strong black brothers. It's okay to say we got good mothers. They ain't out here twerking and doing everything that everybody and the mamas that be twerking be good too. That's why I said go be in reality. Let your world immerse with the universe. Just like Earth is being held up by the universe. Same thing. Hey man, I done talked enough. I done got into that enough. Hey, I know one thing you can do. Brush your nappy beard like me. Oh, y'all, my juice wasn't. I got some new handsy footage. I got slide in here girlfriend footage. I got stuff to carry on to because I stayed up all night. I've been up all night. But right now I don't think the atmosphere is right. We're gonna get into IK, we're gonna talk about Micaela, we're gonna have fun. But I just wanna close out this week on a strong note, show y'all some love like y'all showed me. Y'all, I gotta share some good news too. 3,988 watch hours is what we have as of this morning. 3,988 watch hours is what we have as of this morning. Come on, man. They tripping. But the data only stops at the 7th. So I know we got it, y'all. I know we got it. I want to say thank you for all that you guys do. Y'all come and rock out with me. Y'all come and show love. Y'all being here, commenting, and doing all of that, man. And that helps with the watch hours. That helps with engagement. That helps YouTube say, hey, this guy got something going on. He's a smaller channel, but they consider I'm a smaller channel because I got 8,000 followers, right? 10,000. That's when they think you legitimate. So I'm on a smaller channel scale, but we be rocking, y'all. We be rocking. In the last 28 days, we got 1,100 watch hours. 1,100. That is a lot. That is a lot, bro. Like, for real. And I just want to share some of that love with y'all, man. We good. We having a good time, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all ready for Micaela? Oh, yeah. I wanted to tell y'all. Boy, y'all ain't have to cuss me out like y'all did yesterday. I told my mama, y'all. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I told my goddamn mama on y'all, boy. Because y'all went too far. Y'all done threw me in the trash can, done set the break room on fire. Sharon done came out of surgery, had that man heart in line. She said, I know you ain't stop. I said, damn, son, you got to put it. Oh! I said, damn, see. I said, damn, see, why you gonna put the man heart back in? Hey, nah, y'all, if y'all could see what happens behind the scenes, them ladies gave me I'm talking about BB King blues. They gave me the blues yesterday. Yeah, and I love it. I love that, bro. But I did blame that on Early. We was on the phone talking, and I just screenshot. I said it was him. It was him. He was like, what? He was what? Y'all, that message, he had no clue of what I was doing. But y'all, we done got into that yesterday, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Stay safe out here, man. Stay mentally safe. Cause this internet, it'll take you for a loop. And if you really got somebody that you love, and even if y'all having a disagreement about this Charlie Kirk situation, and you love that person, if their opinion and perspective doesn't include oppression, y'all should have a conversation offline. Don't never let no political beef or any beef in that matter go online with somebody that you love. Now, all these just passing through us, you give them what they ask. Give them what they asking for. Yeah, you do that. You give them what they asking for. But with your people that you love, man, don't never let it hit the internet. Don't let it hit the internet. It should never hit the internet. Hey, man, I done talked enough, man. HWYcollection.com. You can get fresh for the weekend. You can be smooth. If you need a rush order, he'll tell you up. He'll got them overnighted for you. There might be an extra little money, right? You feel what I'm talking to you about? It might be an extra little money, right? But we'll get it to you. Custom made right now. Turnaround time is through the roof. You feel what I'm saying? And it's one of one. Tay touch all these pieces. Yeah, we got the manufacturer shirt with the highway, but the new design of highway, Tay touch all these pieces. He designed them. He put the chain on. He spread. He press it. He do all the work. It take that boy about an hour to make a pair of shorts. Yeah, that's after he, you know what I'm saying, distress them. So it really take about an hour and a half. That boy be going. Tay y'all gotta see Tay when he be in his creative mode. That boy had that chest out. You know he ain't nothing but 100 pounds. Boy be on it, but got that blood in his ear. See, he don't smoke when he be designing because he don't want him to smell like, but he having his ear when he take his break, bro. He be whipping. I'm proud of my nephew. I'm very proud of my nephew, for real. Straight up like that, bro. I'm because he can be doing a whole lot of other things, bro. He can be out there in the street. He can be gang banging. He could be a shitty ass daddy. He a young boy. Nah, I'm proud of my nephew, and I did want to give my boy his flowers, man. That's my nephew, yeah. And I be on this mom shit because it's my nephew. I'm 45. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna ride with my nephew. So y'all go spill by, man. Use the discount code UNO. Get on in there, man. I ain't finna talk to you today. I'm finna go ahead and show you the commercial, and we gonna come on back. But I just wanted to let y'all know, if them folk mess with the HBCUs,
that. If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop de do. We go to prison. Chin up. Fuck that. Hey, G, this.
make sure you stop by the Highway Collection, HWYcollection.com. Enter the discount code UNO, and you will receive additional discounts on selected items. Y'all, when we come back, y'all know what it is. We finna go ahead and call this roll. Anybody that ain't here after the roll call, y'all know what it is. Welcome to work, detectives. Roll call. Hurry up, detectives. It's time to work. All right. It's time to call this roll. Look who the first in the building, y'all. I know that man been stealing, bro. Somebody, Detective Modesty had told me yesterday that it was 3 keys of cocaine missing from the 1988 Miami drug bust that's missing. Earl just bought a new Tesla. Good morning, bro. My first male detective in the building. Hey, I gotta get a little salute card to pop up, a little insert for my first male detectives, because that'd be big, because my ladies hold me down. Man, we be in them 20 deep ladies in me. Yeah, I don't have no problem. I love it. And then I have 1, 2 detectives. VO shit. D Earl will come through that mug. I ain't see. Hey, boy, we ain't see Boss all week, ain't it? Okay. But Boss usually come through. My boy Sean, I ain't see Sean in a minute. I hope he all right, man. You know, he out there law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to my bro. He is law enforcement. We doing the detective show. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Salute to my guys. Hey, it's my boo Muff. Hey, attention to details. Swing by, get you a little shirt. Tell her Uno sent you. Yeah. If you need good, I'm talking about good turnaround time. What? Uncle Lucius passed. Get Muffin up, attention to details. She could have Lucius on that thing like this. Looking good, too, shit. You won't even know he dead on the shirt. Let me go ahead. Hey, Lily, what the heck you doing in here? Good morning, Fee. Fee was she was giving me problems yesterday, too. Muffin, the only one that ain't giving me no problem yesterday, because she was out and about, and she wasn't supposed to be out and about. Yeah. Good morning. Hey, my bro VOC, there should no be in the building. What? Some settlement. I ain't what kind of settlement I got from Facebook. Oh, my live. I hope they let me back on live. Bro. Because somebody freaking reported me for bullying. I finally bullying? Who I was bullying on live? I hope, boy, y'all put anything. He was stealing. It's a beautiful day, beautiful people. Yes, sir. Big salute to my boy Yoshi Shinobi. Spin by, get them melanated mushroom caps. Tell him Uno sent you. Put that lightning bolt in that purple heart in your little order. I can't tell you what he'll do, but he's gonna give you good customer service and a good turnaround time. The mob is about good business. You feel me? What up, V? He was stealing. One of my favorite songs. Y'all better go screen that UnoDaOne, but don't tell him nothing. That don't be, bro. I be putting out some quality music, bro. If you go to my first tape and see, I recorded that on a headphone, like a Walkman, in my cousin's studio on like a tape player. If you go from that first one to the second one, I did the same thing. I was homeless them first two. That third one is when I started going to school and I started doing my own production and my own mixing. That fourth one, I was like straight out the gate and it sounded like trash. That was Henry. But after that, my sound quality was good. My bars good. Yeah, I was singing on some shit because I wanted to do something different. And no, I can't sing. And no, I didn't use auto-tune. But I put some good quality music out. Go check it out. Hey, sup, slap, high five with my amigos. They don't understand. We slap high five with amigos. Yes, sir. Millions and chicks. Me as well. Every fight ain't our fight. And that's the dopest thing I heard since MC Ren. Hey, am I late? Not yet. I was talking a lot. Hey, good morning, beautiful people. Flashlight ENT in the building. Modesty. Love playing with fire. Yeah. She like playing with fire. She like, ooh, I'm gonna see Uno go. She like, you know how them girl be doing that double dutch? That's Modesty. She like doing She like doing that. She like playing. Ladies, howdy ho, suck his feet, Sharon. How y'all doing, up? We in here. VLC, I just be trying to get that extra 5 in. That was back office comedy for sure. When them ladies on my top, they did not play with me at all. Y'all clocked in, hit that. Thank you. Where? Hey, my boy done bought some donuts and coffee. Fly High been missing too, because he on Facebook. Fly High on Facebook, and that's where he really be at. So I can't be mad at Fly High, but somebody can go over there and get him and say, hey, bro, you supposed to be on YouTube. And he moving his office too. So, man, I promise I'll be trying to stay on the list every time you try to take me down. I'm reformed, y'all. You ain't no damn reform. Hey, that was it. Y'all know what it's time to do. It's time to get back and talk to. What y'all think finna happen with Micaela? What the hell y'all think Micaela finna got going on today? We gonna start right back where Micaela had kicked off, man. This is the #1 detective agency in the world, Craig. I'm gonna have something to come up and say, the world, Craig. The ones detective agency. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's go.
The owned lead detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
We back. I gotta get some of the water in my system.
5:30, he texted me and said that he was
We back with Micaela, y'all.
About what time?
about 5:30.
Okay.
She lying already.
That text?
I don't
How did you just come on the show? You start off lying, Micaela.
Right after she answered.
Hold up. How you ain't even say good morning. You ain't come in with a truth or nothing. You just come in like that. Kayla, I'm gonna go ahead and get you off with a baby dog first. You get you a baby dog.
You're a dog.
Oh, that ain't even Micaela. Rest in peace to Micaela. That's Tony 2 times. She a dog still. She's still a
It's
dog.
about no longer having the text message. Tony does some
YouTube
interesting
is always
lip
playing games with me.
compressions and lip
What's going
licking.
on?
Something about that answer seems to have not sat well with her.
I don't know what's going on. Muff, you two been kicking your ass since the morning wood. What you two got beef with you for, Muff? What you did?
And he said he was gonna work on some of those parts and work on his RC cars and everything.
Okay.
So, okay. And then we were texting, we're planning to go do something, get out of the house. And so he came and got me about 7 o'clock
Tony. My
from
fault. I called him
the golf
Micaela.
course. That's where they're holding the meeting.
How many times did he text you between 5 and 7?
Hit her with that trailblazer.
Maybe.
Tony said she came with that shit today.
Okay. So at
The
7 o'clock,
detective
what
ain't
did you
said to
guys
put me
do?
in prison.
We went and got drinks at McDonald's and then just sat in McDonald's for a little while and everything. Yeah.
Oh no,
And then
YouTube started to do this
that's about
timeout
the
feature too. They got a timeout feature because my junk go black too.
Close to
On the show, it'll go
45 minutes
black.
or whatever, just talking and everything. And that's when we started getting like texts and calls and asking if we'd see Micaela, and I said, we haven't.
I showed y'all yesterday. I cannot not see it no more, y'all. She look like Sid, bruh. She look definitely like Sid. Y'all be letting me just be out here crushing my whole everything. Y'all ain't say, well, no, boy. That's some BS. I don't like it.
Seen her at all. And so after about like 5 calls or whatever, we're like, okay, something's going on. So we went and drove around, see if we could see her or anything.
Can you recount where
She
you
looked
drove
like
around?
Sid from Ice Age.
We started over by the school, kind of made our way down
That's so
to
big, y'all.
Hanson Storage.
Back at the school, Cody was texting, calling somebody. Do you know of?
Don't know.
Did he ask anybody to come help him with anything?
I know he was gonna was
StreamYard
trying to
done
get a hold
updated.
of
I can have
Mickey,
20 people on the screen at one time. And I got 20 different
don't
layout
know
designs.
if she did or not, because
Did he tell you he was trying to get a hold of Mickey?
yeah, he did tell me that he was trying to get a hold of her, but every time he called or text, she wouldn't reply or didn't answer.
Yeah, because y'all you didn't hit her with the car.
With her?
I think just to load in the heavy metal or whatever, so she could grab one and he could grab the other. But I don't know if that happened. I don't know.
It appears that the way that Tony expresses her inward anxiety is through lip compression and licking.
Mm-hmm.
This is a red flag that she's hiding something, or she knows more than she's letting on, especially following her saying, I don't know.
Well, how would you say that you and Mickey get along?
They call Micaela Mickey.
Say hi once in a while. We don't really talk. I don't know Mickey very well.
Do you really care for her?
I call my daughter T-Mac.
As a person, I don't have anything against her, no.
Not
speed
only
up.
is there an upward inflection in her
As
voice,
a
but Tony
person,
avoids answering the question here.
if I ask you, you care about her as a person? How else you gonna care about her? As an alien? As a dog? Like, how else you gonna care about her? Touchdown Tony?
Cliff was arrested for murder?
Ben, will you just...
Did he do it?
Oh, I can't imagine that he did. He is such a gentle, kind, intelligent person.
Oh, he sounds like some kind of nice guy.
He is. He's Arthur Saxon.
From the radio?
Yes. Oh, you'll like him, Ben. He's smart and he's clever.
He's a genuine, true jackass.
She genuine and true. Let's get back to it.
While also not outright lying. By saying as a person, she's completely rephrasing what the detective is saying. She's not admitting that she has a problem with her, but goes around it in a really odd way. The original question was, do you care for her? So Tony has avoided directly saying yes or no.
Did her and Cody have a relationship prior to you?
I believe so, like really long time ago.
And you don't have any like hard feelings towards her, or if people said you hate her, that's not the case?
No, not at all.
Even after
Look how she
being
look down. Look how she look away. Look at her face, y'all. You know how if y'all, for animal lovers, you know how you done came in the house, your dog done chewed up some shit, and you be like, what? Just like that. Or you done got on your kid, why that? Oh, dang, he broke his collarbone. Talking about football. Oh, why that? Why you acting up in school, little man? Know they finna give you something guilty. She guilty as hell.
asked multiple times, Tony is consistent with the timeline of events. Starting from their visit to McDonald's, their search for Micaela, and the subsequent trip to Cody's cousin's place to return his friend's car.
Watching? That's cool.
Tony substantiates every detail, including the specific locations they scoured while searching for Micaela. Additional members of the search team also support this account, affirming that they witnessed the couple's efforts to locate the missing teenager within the town.
Look at that shirt, bro. Look at, they don't even go together, bro. Hey, he look like somebody from Brunswick I know, a white guy that used to be in the hood. If you're from Brunswick, you know who I'm talking about. Salute to the dog, man.
The situation looked nothing beyond regular teenage drama, and the investigating team crosses off Cody's name from their suspect list.
What?
It's now March 5th.
What? Y'all doubled down on Harvey Yale. Y'all doubled down on Harvey Yale. But y'all let Cody wag off top? You got to be kidding me.
Did you really just ask that question? Are you kidding me? Damn, dispatch, you dumb. Get this person off the phone. They need a job at McDonald's. You can't be that slow as dispatch. Sheesh. Damn, dispatch, don't.
Damn, mother, you put bread out there. He look like bread in camera top. Hey, boy, he look like Buffalo. So lying-ass Cody is crossed off the list. That's what I'm saying. How? How did we get here? How did Cody get off the list, bro?
2 days since Micaela's sudden disappearance, and the investigators remain empty-handed, devoid of suspects or fresh leads to propel the case forward.
Yeah, bet.
Just then, an unexpected twist changes the entire course of the investigation. A distressing phone call reaches the investigators from an employee working at a local mining company in West Wendover.
Oh, no, I ain't know.
He recounts seeing a set of tire tracks turning into an otherwise desolate patch of the desert while he drove back to West Wendover. He shares that he had followed the tracks into the desert and saw what looked like blood splattered onto the ground and the rocks. Recognizing the gravity of his discovery, he had now called the police to relay this ominous find. In this never-before-seen eerie video, the police arrive at the desert location and quickly uncover the tire tracks, as well as the blood splatters the caller had reported.
What you doing out there, caller?
The shallow grave in the desert confirms their worst fears. As soon as the officers notice human flesh, they call the forensics team to assist them in retrieving the body and the samples. It's Micaela Costanzo. The apparent cause of her death was a profound wound on her throat. Her hands were bound with zip ties. While the zip ties suggested a potential kidnapping, the investigators remain uncertain about who might have had motives to abduct her and why. Their focus pivots to the mine worker who'd originally reported about finding the grave in the desert, but they find no evidence to incriminate him or any suspicious person in the desert who may have been involved. With no leads to verify, the police circle back and request the school to provide their surveillance tapes from the day of Micaela's disappearance, in the hopes that they will find something or someone they might have missed. The CCTV footage exposes a disturbing reality that changes everything. In the footage, they see Micaela in the hallway at the end of the day and someone following her. But it isn't her boyfriend Javier, as Cody Patton had suggested. It's Cody himself.
See? And y'all let this fool off the hook? Y'all let this fool off the hook, bro. Y'all let this fool off the hook talking about he cleared. How? But y'all double back on Harvey, though. It just makes me think that what I said yesterday, like, why were they so hell-bent on getting the person of color, getting the Mexican guy? And then Cody made a little slick little, it's the Mexican. That man is Mexican, not the, it's the Mexican. Like, what is that? What is that? What is that little code name for the boy? These folks out here bearing bodies like, oh shit, it's another body. Hey, why the damn mine worker when you already interrogated the killers? What in tarnations? Back to the case.
On the day that Micaela went missing at 5:41 p.m., Cody walks by the school's locker room for the first time. At 5:44 p.m., he exits and re-enters the school from the back door and goes back to the locker room. 10 minutes later, he walks by the locker room and continues to pace there. At 6 p.m., investigators watch Micaela leave the school, and shockingly, Cody follows her. During his interview with the investigators, Cody claimed that he witnessed Micaela along with another person at the school's entrance. However, the surveillance video contradicted this statement entirely. Instead, the investigating team see Cody exiting the school through the back door at 6 p.m., which differs from his earlier statement of leaving school at 5:30 p.m. The investigators speak with Cody's parents to find out more about their son's whereabouts. They confirm meeting Cody and their family that night, but do flag their concerns about his friendship with the person who lent their car.
They look like good people. His daddy looked like he an old head. You feel me? Tony and Cody did that, bro. Tony and Cody did that, man. Straight up.
Cody.
Tell us about her or what you know about her, if you don't mind.
She's creepy.
Yeah. She's what?
Creepy.
Creepy.
She used to be their dance teacher before they were in kindergarten. Both of our kids.
When they were 4 years, no, 8. 4, yeah.
Does she regularly let the kids drive her vehicle?
Yeah, all kids.
Everybody.
So the white, what? These kids done borrowed the truck to kill somebody in. And this lady just gonna be riding and sliding around. She might have something to do with it too. The dance teacher. But this here is some twists and turns and turns and twists and twists and twists. Like, are we locking up the dance teacher? Somebody need to let me know if we locking up the dance teacher. Because I want to put her in prison. If y'all don't, I do.
Remarks from Cody's parents had sparked significant apprehension regarding this person, who frequently allowed teenagers like Cody to use her car. To gather additional information about who had access to the car and their locations on the day of Micaela's murder, the investigating team interviews this individual.
So when was the next time you had contact
Cody was
with Cody,
smashing her.
whether it was in
Like
person or
8:45.
calls or texts?
Cody was smashing her.
Texting throughout the day. You know,
Yes or no?
we were going to go to Metro after school. He said, no, I've got to hurry and get this stuff done. And then about 5:45, I'm like, I need my car. I'm not done yet.
That's all you would say?
Yeah.
What else do you think you text back and forth?
Just hurry, I need my car, you know, nothing. And he didn't seem irritated or anything. It was just normal conversation.
And when you let him have the car, you say about noon, what condition was it in? I mean,
Well, the night before there was that flash rainstorm, and I was at Smith's. And so it basically washed everything off that was there before, you know, so it was clean from the rain.
When you got it back, what did it look like?
It was dusty.
The police find out that Cody had been the only person she'd lent her car to on that day. Adding to the intrigue, a distinctive detail about the car emerges, one that sharply contrasts with Cody's narrative. This individual recalls that the car was covered in dust when Cody returned it, while Cody had stated that he'd received the vehicle in that condition. However, Tony contradicted both of these accounts in her statement.
So you seen the vehicle at about 4:50?
Yeah.
What condition was the vehicle in? Was it clean?
Yeah.
Was it dirty?
Not that I noticed. I mean, there was a few like dirt or whatever from like the metal because it'd been laying on the ground or whatever. But that's
The outside wasn't dusty? There was no mud on it? Or
not that I noticed, no.
Okay, when he got you at 7 o'clock, did you see the vehicle?
Yeah,
What did it look like then?
the same.
It wasn't dusty or anything?
Mm-mm.
The varying descriptions concerning the car's condition raised serious doubts about Cody's involvement in the crime.
But y'all let Cody go. Y'all let Cody go.
In pursuit of substantial evidence against him, the team takes custody of the vehicle for analysis and speaks with his classmates, friends, and teachers. In the course of these never-heard-before interviews, the investigators come across astounding testimonies regarding Cody's attitude, as well as an unsettling rumor that had been making its way around the school.
He is a person who is aggressive and he does have a temper. And they were telling me earlier that I think she's afraid of him because I think he does abuse her. I'm pretty sure he's hit her before.
But she's never told you that?
No. But they said they told me they had tape of him choking her against the wall.
So when you say he has a temper, have you ever seen the temper?
I haven't personally. I don't think I've seen him like be angry and storm off, but I've never seen him like take it out on anybody or anything. I just seen him like disappear.
Shockingly, beneath the facade of a happy couple, Cody and Tony were grappling with issues. Their seemingly harmonious relationship exposed a dark side when a heated argument between them in the school's locker room
I thought that was Micaela.
was caught on surveillance camera. An incident that a staff member at the school further elaborated on in his interview with the police.
Anything we haven't asked about we should know about?
I don't know. Cody seemed, just after the semester ended, which was in January, I mean, he seemed a little distracted that he got kicked out of my weights class. And I don't know if things in his life are just kind of piling up or what, but he would show up in the gym every now and again and I would kick him out. And that's kind of where this all started when I didn't even really ask him why he was here at the school that night.
Thanks for
Our
being here.
relationship's kind of confrontational sometimes, and so I just really didn't want to get involved in that area of it. And so that's why that night I wish, I look back now and wished I would have said something to him, but I mean, he just didn't really act like he was mad at anything that night. I mean, he put the keys in his mouth, and he did his, I still see it to this day, how he looked, but I mean, it just didn't look like he was mad at something or somebody. And of course, I'm not sure what happened from that point on, but.
Why did he get kicked out of the class?
Because of the relationship between him and Tony turned bad, so to speak, and so they wanted to keep them separated as much as possible.
So Tony was in the weights class?
Yes, she was with him that semester.
And so what class did he go to?
It was a credit recovery class to try and see if he can get graduated this school year, because he had some classes that he had failed in the past that he was trying to make up credit for.
Yeah, he was too old for high school. He was too old for high school, bro. He hadn't failed. He hadn't got held back trying to graduate, bro. He ended up for the ladies, man. Man, come on, bro. That's you a dog for that.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
Between them went bad. What do you mean?
He got a little. I'm not sure all the details because, of course, they don't disclose too much to us. But apparently, the administration was just trying to keep those two apart as much as possible because I guess he got a little bit of violent toward her a couple of times.
Okay,
and so
but you never saw any problems?
Not between those two, no.
Okay.
Clearly, Cody had anger issues and often resorted to violence. One of his friends had tried to warn Micaela about it as well.
Last guy just asked Micaela, is Cody trying to talk to you again? He's like, she said, yeah, and I'm like, well, you probably shouldn't. It's bad news. He's
me and my bros
his
with an
girlfriend.
A-town
That basically is what I said, and that's about it.
Okay, so you and her were texting back and forth?
For a little bit.
Okay. Did she mention to you what he was texting her about, or what she was talking? No.
She said she told him to leave him alone before her. That's what she said to me.
To you? She told you that? Okay. You told Micaela that
he's bad news, but he's just
okay. Why is that?
Just because I don't know. He's kind of two-faced. I guess that would be the best way to put it.
Okay.
The situation became increasingly alarming when both this friend and his mother reported similar instances of violence and manipulation involving Cody.
I don't know, I think I was talking to one of the other teachers or talking to the vice principal, and it was about certain behaviors with Cody. I had huge issues because it had finally gotten to a point where he quit hanging out with him because he was
he was
doing
teeter-tottering.
ridiculous stuff. Things
you're
that
right.
Were, like maniacal.
This was his last chance. I agree.
To play it off like it was an accident.
In school?
No. His parents own a shop, and we were soldering a battery cable together, and he's like, is this hot? Touch me with it. Burn me. Like, no, it's not hot.
Nice.
These disturbing descriptions show some potential signs of serious mental health struggles along the lines of conduct disorder and its adult relative, antisocial personality disorder. Frequent outbursts of anger and aggression when faced with obstacles or not getting their way, even in minor situations, can be a big cause for concern. The red flag is when this behavior goes beyond occasional frustration. Deliberately causing harm to others, whether physically or emotionally, is another significant red flag, as well as an apparent absence of empathy or remorse for the pain and suffering they inflict. A tendency to lie, manipulate, or deceive others for personal gain is also common in individuals with antisocial personality disorder.
See, we always
so
give
is
it a
struggling
disorder.
to form and maintain health.
Why do we always give it a mental disorder? Why he can't just be a spoiled ass kid that got old parents that he ran over and he didn't have no drive in his life? That's not mental health. He's a spoiled entitled kid, and he looked at girls as pawns. He was the jock. He was the supreme jock at a probably small lame school. He was the big fish in a small pond. We always give these fucking killers and dweebs a way out. Look, the police even gave him a way out. That's probably because his parents' reputation in the neighborhood. It's a small, it don't seem like it's a big city. A lot of farmland and desert. I mean, a lot of desert land and space. So I'm not going for the whoop-de-whoop for the mental health, bruh. Yeah, man, they can wrap that up.
Young man, you've been found guilty by a jury of your peers. The crime you've committed was very serious. And before I sentence you, I'd like to say a few words about your arrest record. What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up. You better wrap that gavel up, B. Talking about what I was telling you.
With the Wrap It Up box, things will come to an end at the perfect time.
That thing is long, boy.
relationships due to their aggressive and manipulative
Yeah, he just used
behaviors.
to having his way.
Many individuals with conduct disorder display these behaviors in childhood or adolescence. Identifying such issues at a young age is essential for intervention and treatment. If these behaviors persist into adulthood and are not simply a phase of adolescence, it may suggest a more serious underlying condition, like antisocial personality disorder.
Well, and then he took his phone one night because his phone had broken.
Let me tell you,
this was it for me. I was like,
what happened was I went to their house. I've been in their house like 2-3 times. And I was there once, and I was in their living room the entire time. I came back out, and they told his older brother that I'm not allowed to hang out there anymore. And I was like, what did I do? And apparently it's because I stole money. And I was like, I don't even know what money you're talking about. And when we were in class one day, because he came in to see Tony, he's like, because this is his old phone. And he's like, can I see my police was looking at it and whatnot. He's like, when are you going to give me $30 for this? I'm like, you said you're letting me borrow it, until he got around. And he took it, and I was on the computer playing guitar because it was my guitar class. And he apparently sent a text to himself saying that I basically admitted for it, like that I stole the money. And I was like, really? Are you kidding?
Yeah, he was setting this up. But he just been. It sounds like really he just was a good old Dennis the Menace. He wasn't old. This Cody's a classic. He's the classic kind.
and it was his older brother that
He
said,
ain't had nobody
that he
go
borrowed
outside.
your phone anytime recently? And was like, had to think about it, yeah. And he's like, oh, because check it out. This is what he did.
Like, it doesn't seem like you texting. He's like, I don't know how you text,
And my son may be a lot of things, but he is not a teen.
Have you ever seen Cody violent? You said you and him almost got into it.
Oh, a couple times we have. I almost got in a fight with him 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
One time I was at the shop. He threw a blow at me, and then I went underneath him. I picked him up, slammed him on the ground. I was like, you need to knock your stuff off before I kick you. But the last most recent circumstances, they were out. Me and a couple of my buddies were out, and they were all drinking.
Yo, Cody, see that what I'm saying? When the boy get on Cody's head, he gonna beat up a girl.
And I was like, I'm not doing this because they're acting ridiculous. I was like, okay, I'm not getting in trouble. And so I said, I'm walking home, and it was like 10 or 11 at night. And I was like, I'm walking home, and he's like, why are you being? And he's going off. He's all mad because I'm leaving. And we're yelling in each other's faces. And I'm like, I'm sick of your crap. And we're sitting there, and then he comes up. He's like, well, I'm sorry. And he just walks off. That was the last time. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this crap no more.
Because of his controlling and erratic behavior, Cody had lost many friends.
Yeah,
but had his anger pushed him to do something unthinkable this time? To find out more about what transpired between Cody and Micaela and how their relationship changed after they broke up, the investigators talked to her best friend.
You were at track practice with her on the 3rd? Okay. Was anything unusual going on?
Is it me or I haven't seen one athletic person in this thing yet? But they say they top dog. That was the VA. I'm sorry. VA senior. VA senior. Y'all can't see me for 6 months out. But y'all got the technology and the money and the manpower to send me a text message to say, "But make sure you come to your point." Get back, VA.
I think Micaela was talking about was she had her phone with her and she was saying that Cody hadn't even texted her about
What's up, Dales? Good morning. I hope you're in a good place and in a good space. I'm glad you're here, love. But yeah, you're right, bro. I'm going to get you at the dance. I'm going to put you on the dance.
Sergeant Hansy, I got another one of these late detectives that can help you write out tickets and organize the junk closet. Welcome to Desk Duty, detectives.
Why was it weird?
Because they usually don't talk because they don't really like each other.
Okay. Was she bothered by these texts all of a sudden?
She just seemed.
He got a bitch assness disorder. On God. On God. He probably was a bit larger than most kids at the school, so he used his size and his angry face to intimidate people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Until somebody got on it, like that old boy said, he threw a ball. I scoped him and said, you need to cut your crap, buddy. You're sticking on thin ice. Yeah, somebody need to put that whap whap on that boy. He would have been like, oh my God. The one ex-homie was kind of athletic. I ain't seen no athleticism. Yeah, you got to organize the junk closet, man. Come on, you got a lot of... Ooh, it's a lot in there, too.
Do you know him very well?
A little bit.
Did he ever talk about Micaela?
Tell me how annoying she was. Her voice just annoys me and stuff like that.
Contrary to the impression Cody had given to the investigators during his interview, the reality was quite different regarding his relationship with Micaela. Both could not stand each other and were hardly cordial. Adding to this, the friend also disclosed a concerning offer that Cody made to Micaela on the day she mysteriously disappeared.
Do you know what she meant by randomly texted her out of nowhere?
Because her and Cody don't text. They don't even talk to each other.
Okay, so it was real unusual to be getting texts from Cody. Okay. Why didn't she have a ride that day?
Well, she didn't ask for a ride, but normally that's why I stayed, is so that she can get a ride home.
Given their history, it was strange for Cody to reach out to Micaela for help. Why had he offered her a ride back home? The investigating team interviewed Micaela's boyfriend Javier again to find out if he knew anything about the messages or the reason behind Cody's sudden change in
why y'all keep messing with little hard, man?
Cody? I don't know. Like, that was like the first time she talked. Well, he started bothering her. Like,
Javier was right.
2 months.
Okay. You say bothering her 2 months prior. What was going on?
He would annoy her and like try to talk to her and say hi. And
he did.
Text her and stuff, and she'd tell him like, leave me alone. I don't want you in my life. Like, I'm done with you. And I guess he didn't get it. And after she told him that, like, he stopped texting her and like trying to talk to her for like 2 or 3 months. And then after that, this happened.
Did she tell you about those times, or did you see the texts?
No, she would tell me that she was annoying and that he would bother her. She didn't feel comfortable.
How come? Do you know?
Well, I guess it's because they were dating like back in 8th grade or so, and I don't know, like he hurt her, like he broke her heart.
So, did you see any of the texts that Cody sent to her?
No, she didn't remember anything.
Okay.
She would just tell me that like he would like go and visit her, like knock at her door at her house and just to say hi and leave, or try to talk to her. She would never show me.
Okay.
This is a clear red flag and sounds like obsessive and stalking behavior. In his attempt to mislead the investigation, Cody...
Ladies, let's talk real quick. Y'all ever had a stalker? Y'all ever had somebody stalking y'all? Put the answers in the comments, and what we gonna do, we gonna come back after lunch break. Because y'all done contacted the FCC, the ABC, the food stamp office. Y'all done called President Trump on me and said I ain't give y'all no lunch break. So and then your girl sunk his feet, gonna get in night shift talking about, ooh, they don't even give no lunch breaks in the morning. I say, yes, we do. She didn't even been paying attention, y'all. But y'all know what y'all got to do before the lunch break, man. Y'all know what it is. Right over here on the, see, I got to go the opposite way. Right hand side, heart, a smiley face, a celebration, a surprise, in a 100. Before you clock out and go up there and mess with Miss Martha from the NO, she in the cafeteria, going to get you some eggs or something. It's still a little early. We gonna drop the little commercials. I'm gonna give you a little time to refresh and do what you need to do, but hit that heart button or that smiley face until your fingers can't hit it no more. This lunch break. We'll be back.
Say, baby, we got them eggs and we got the etouffee for you. If you want to come on in here and get you a nice pot of that gumbo for breakfast, baby. But you got to get your ass back to work.
Welcome to the Flash Mob TV lineup. Starting with the #1 morning show, The One's Detective Agency. and the new video reaction show starring Tay White in UnoDaOne, You're Messing With It. Join us on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Bossman Blake and UnoDaOne as they host Grown Folk Talk. And the wildest show on the internet, Uno Does the Internet, goes live every night Thursday at 9:05. And Fridays belong to Bandcamp. Join host Modest Moments as she give you a journey into Bandcamp at 6. And on Saturdays, The Ones Detective Agency presents Street Beat, the Overtime Hours. Come get you some overtime Saturday, 9:05. It's a host of things here on Flash Mob Entertainment. Don't miss.
Good morning. My name is Sylvester DeMonte Jenkins. Sylvester DeMonte Jenkins. And I am from the HR department of DaOnes Detective Agency. It has been brought to my attention that UnoDaOne has not been forthcoming with you all. He brought Officer Hansy in to discuss your Munyan and checks. It was brought to my attention that you have not received it, received your Munyan and checks. For anyone that has an issue with UnoDaOne, the lead detective here, leave me a message in my inbox. S. DeMonte Jenkins. We will have a fair and honest practice as long as I'm in charge of HR. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being great detectives. And make sure you're sharp when you come to work. Thank you. Good day.
Say, baby, we got them eggs and we got the etouffee for you if you want to come on in here and get you a nice pot of that gumbo for breakfast, baby. But you got to get your ass back to work.
Fuck that. If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison, nigga. Chin up. Fuck that, nigga.
Suspect in his interview. He had also pretended to show concern for Micaela by building false narratives about seeing her distressed and isolated on
y'all. I hope
campus.
y'all had a good lunch.
Javier's interview also exposes a shocking truth. Tony wasn't the first girl Cody had allegedly assaulted.
Did she ever tell you if Cody ever hurt her physically?
No, she was talking about this one time they were dating, I guess. She was talking to some of Cody's friends, and I guess they were out in front of her house or something, and I guess he got jealous or something, and he had this little knife, and I guess he accidentally cut her on her left shoulder or something. And
Who told you about that?
she was telling me.
Oh, she told you that? And when did that happen?
That was Slime P. You know he P.
I'm not sure if it was like because she was talking to her friends, his friends, or if it was an accident.
Do you know if she told anybody else about that?
No, I'm not sure.
The police's doubts are confirmed with the arrival of the car analysis reports that suggest that the tire tracks and the dust on the car that Cody drove perfectly match the desert where Micaela's body was found. But
She from New Orleans. She from Louisiana, just not New Orleans. She from she right on the line. She right on slide. She had Slidell, right? Mississippi. She got Mississippi and New Orleans accent. Don't let Miss Martha do her thing. You know what I'm saying?
what rattles the investigators is the deeply unsettling revelation from the DNA samples, which confirmed that Micaela had been in that car on the day she'd been murdered.
Damn.
Armed with this array of
Man, they
compelling
keep going and
evidence,
messing
the
with the
police
Joker,
set up
man.
an interview with Cody to confront his web of lies.
You told us that you thought that the boy she was with at 5:30 was her boyfriend.
Correct.
You gave us a description.
Yeah, she Creole.
However, it's not the same description that you told us, Javier, when you saw her at lunch. They don't match.
No,
You didn't-
I thought so.
But you didn't say you thought that this boy was her boyfriend because he was wearing the same clothes that he was wearing at lunch. You didn't bother to tell us that. The story's not making sense there. That doesn't make sense.
What do you
Yeah, get on his
What do you
head.
mean? If you know him, you know him.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be
But
pretty
he
easy.
was facing that way.
As he continues to lie, officers confront him with Micaela's phone records.
She didn't call you twice. Mickey didn't call you twice.
That's what I recall.
No. You
Her
sent more than
dad, her
two
daddy
text
from over
messages
there.
to her.
That's what I recall, no.
You sent probably
2 or 3.
5 or 6.
Okay.
Her mama was in the
Okay.
military and
That
met her
wasn't
daddy
mud
over there on the duty
Whitney's
assignment.
car. That was dust.
Okay, so what are you getting at?
What I'm getting at is you're not being totally truthful with us.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. I'm showing you some inconsistencies based upon your own statement.
No, we can't have no goddamn going yes I am. No, you're not. Yes I am. No, you're not type shit now. Somebody got to be grown here.
Physical evidence that we have found. Okay, you're not being totally truthful with us.
I went puddle bashing.
No,
Get that water
that
in.
wasn't mud. I'm telling you, it's dust.
That's all I've
It's
been
dust
on.
on that back bumper. It's dust on the side of that truck. It's not mud.
Okay. I
Okay.
don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Cody continues to play
My daddy
innocent
from over
and
there.
feign ignorance. The officer then presents the car analysis reports and what they found on the school surveillance camera in an attempt to get
Oh,
him
they
to
go
confess.
Micaela.
We found tire impressions at the scene. They match the Avalanche's tires, or Trailblazer, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It shows the width is the same, the wheelbase is the same, the tire pattern is the same. That Trailblazer took her to that scene.
So you're saying I did it?
It's interesting that he's
yeah.
not getting upset here. And in
Hey, Cody, my boy. You asked a good question to us as detectives. Are we saying you did it? Detectives, are we saying Cody did it? I need 3. I need 3 of my good detective people to let me know, do we feel as if Cody did it? I can't even put this thing back on the screen until y'all tell me if Cody did it. I hate that because that's what I call my grandson. His name's Dakota, and I call him Cody. I hate that. Oh, but that's one. Hell yeah. Hey, bams. Sir, get that warrant ready. I think we finna book, brother. Hey, we got one. We got Sharon. Sharon said, yo, I need 2 more. I need 2 more. If I get 1 more person out of my 3 to say, hell yeah, my money is still on Amish Tony. Okay. So we ain't booking Cody. She don't want. Madison said, no, we don't want to book Cody. Sharon said, yeah, book Cody. I need 1 more to break this vote. I got 1 yeah, I got 1 no. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. Bam's got the warrant ready, but I need one of my detectives now. Need a good detective to tell me, other than Modesty and Sharon. Actually, they both in it together. So we locking both of them up. Okay, so if we locking both of them up. Cody helped, but Amish Tony did the crime. So are we locking both of them? That's 2 of them. That's 2 saying, yeah, book him. Bet. Let's book both of them. First, let me get the van over here. Let me get the wagon over here, and then we can definitely get them booked up. Yeah.
Grab her. Grab him. Grab them. Hell, anyone got any more cuffs? Shh, tell Lieutenant to bring the paddy wagon. It's a lot of criminals around here. Lock them up.
Maybe he was the lucky one. His troubles are over. Book him down on murder 1, 2 counts.
believe or feel anger over being falsely accused of killing someone. Cody's response is much more in line with someone who is guilty. Remember, for a guilty person, it's important that the police like them, because people are more likely to believe someone that they like over someone they dislike. While an innocent person can afford to be angry and emotional when wrongly accused, a guilty person needs to keep their cool so they can still try to look good to others and continue to talk their way out of the liar's loop. It's much harder to remain likable and convincing if they allow themselves to get angry or too upset.
I think maybe you're not telling us the truth about what happened. I'm telling you what the physical evidence is showing us. All of it's pointing to you, okay? Now, the issue we have is the scenario of what happened with her. And I'll be frank with you, it doesn't look good.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll tell you, the video from the school indicates to us that you were waiting for her.
You chasing her down.
Okay? Waiting for her to get done with track. Okay?
I wasn't.
And that's why you walked by the girls' locker room 3 times. And you walked away from the girls' locker room 3 minutes before she left the locker room. That's exactly what happened. It's all on video. Okay?
Yeah, I told you I was in the school.
No, you told us you weren't in the school. You told us you weren't in the school at that time frame.
You didn't give me a time frame.
I did. You gave me the time frame that you were in the school.
So I can remember.
Earlier, Cody used selective memory statements, and here we see them in action when he's confronted. Now he can deny withholding information because he already stated that I could remember.
I mean, let's say you sit here with someone with a gun to your head and
listen to me.
Remember everything.
Listen to me. You have given more than enough detail right up until 5 o'clock and right after 7 o'clock. But between 5 and 7, you've got a serious lack of detail. And I think I know why.
Okay, why?
Because that was the time she disappeared. And that was the time she died. And you were involved.
I wasn't involved in her death.
I know you were now. Okay?
How do you know I was now?
Because you basically told us you were. Now this looks really bad for you, but I think we can get past this. If you would just explain to us what happened.
I did not touch Micaela.
Listen, we know you have before.
Have before what?
We've got witnesses.
Witnesses say what?
Well, about you grabbing her and choking her and choking Tony, and we know you do that. We know you have some anger issues.
Me and Tony's issues are different.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and try to play on me and stuff.
I'm not playing on you. I'm telling you the truth.
No, me and Tony's issues are different. I beat her with my left hand. I beat Micaela with my right. Shut up, boy. You a dog.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
We ain't going, brother.
Well, you're trying to twist my past to make it fit the scenario.
I'm not twisting anything. Listen, you can either tell us what happened and be truthful with us, or we're
they
just gonna
said
have
5
to
to
go with
7.
what
You
we
know,
got,
they had track practice after.
I don't want to do that because it's going to make you look very bad right now. Okay? I need you to be truthful with me. All these mistruths, all these untruthful statements, they are. Okay? You have been intentionally vague about several details, or they're completely false statements.
I haven't falsified anything.
You did. Okay?
I haven't. You're not me. I have not falsified anything.
But you did. Okay? That wasn't mud on that truck. It was dust. Dust that matches out at the gravel pit. Okay?
Overwhelmed by the undeniable evidence arrayed against him, Cody eventually buckles and changes his statement about his last meeting with Micaela and makes a shocking revelation.
But y'all let him wag. Y'all let him walk out the door. They didn't let us frolic around BHS at those hours, not at Selma. Cole Willis had us out from our VHS campus at the practice, and that was about 6 o'clock. You got to be gone from there. 5:45 for real. Yeah. They was out there 7 o'clock.
I'll tell you.
But I think he said, the detective said, you gave me all the evidence up until 5 o'clock. And then after 7, you were detailed about the evidence. But from 5 to 7, that's when the Micaela disappeared. So track practice over with about 5:15. School get out 3:30. From 3:35 to 5 is track practice and football practice. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 5:30-ish. And she needed a ride. Her homegirl said she didn't stay because she didn't ask for no ride. So she probably trusted this fool to talk. But I don't know, because Harvey said she didn't want him in her life at all. So That's what kind of messed me up with it. So I don't know, because he said you gave me all the details up to 5, and you were very detailed from 7, but from 5 to 7, your detail wasn't there. And I think I know why, because that's when you saw Micaela, took her and killed her or whatever. I don't know. We finna find out. Let's see.
Things about me and her. It's nothing that probably has anything to do with it. It's personal.
I understand that. Okay.
So he wasn't
and I
on the
understand it might be
camera.
embarrassing to you, or it might be very intimate to you.
They
but
got him on the
we
camera.
can't.
They said they got him on the camera by 3. He said you weren't even at the school. We got you at going out the south exit on camera. But from 5 to 7, he ain't know where he was at. He don't remember. He ain't see Micaela and all that. That boy lying.
Okay, because we have to be accurate here. Because if we turn it off and then we say you said something, the judge is going to go, well, why'd you turn it off? Unless you were going to lie to us about what happened.
The reason I started talking with Micaela is she told me at lunch today at school that she loved me. She just wanted to start talking again, and that's what all her phone calls and stuff for. And she said she wanted to ride home, and I said, okay, that's fine. So I gave her a ride home. I loaded what was left of my parts into the car and gave her a ride to the house. And I dropped her off, and I went home. And she was texting me.
So everybody, Lil Harvey, her best friend from track that usually give her a ride, and her parents said, well, not her parents. Was that your parents? Said that you got anger issues and your friend. It wasn't your parents, it was your friend that said Micaela didn't want to have nothing to do with you. But just out of the blue, 2-3 months out of the blue, she didn't say nothing to you. She been cussing your ass out. She said, I love you. Give me a ride home. Come on, bro. What do you think? Fall for that, bro. I be hating when these kids be swearing that they smarter than like those, bro. Come on, bro.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
She said she wanted to hang out. I said, okay. So I went down and I left the car at my house and I just walked down there and we were talking, and then I went back home because her mom had called her or something and was wondering where she was at, and she didn't want her mom to know that we were
they know
talking
everything and don't know nothing.
To find out. I didn't want to cause anything with Tony. I mean, I'd never cheated. I just was talking to her. And she said she wanted to go out driving around. So we went out to the gravel pit and she started arguing with me and stuff. And she was just let me out, and I let her out, and just one other truck out there, that was it. And I turned around and left.
When presented with evidence he can't deny, Cody now integrates those pieces into his new story. He's careful to mention that there was another truck there to throw suspicion on someone else, a tactic he's been using since his first interview. Guilty people will often keep volunteering information to look extra helpful or honest, and to give the police another suspect other than themselves to look at. Officers are definitely going to see red flags and are going to dig further.
And that was the last time I saw her. And then everybody told me she went missing, and I got scared because I knew people would blame me.
There was a big step, Cody. That's much closer to the truth. You're not telling us anything we don't know.
Last time I saw her.
You're doing the right thing now.
But I never made a hand on it.
Cody, there are no other footprints or tire tracks out there. Just yours.
I don't. I got boots, I got mountain shoes, this is it. I did not kill Micaela Costanzo.
I don't think you did it. I don't think you planned on it. I don't think you intended to.
I didn't.
I think she got hurt, and I think you panicked.
I didn't do anything. I simply got pissed off and left. I didn't yell, I didn't do nothing. She just said, let her out, I let her out.
What'd you fight about?
About Tony. She wanted me to leave Tony for her. And I said no, because I'm not going to leave Tony.
What changed Thursday? Why did...
I don't know. I've always just said hi to her every once in a while. Never really talked to her ever since Alex left.
Boy, you lying.
She just, one day, she'd been fighting with her boyfriend for a while.
What time did you go back to your house and get the Trailblazer?
I don't know.
And then you went to her apartment and picked her up?
I picked her up on the back side of the fence of like the road, and then there's a fence, and then there's a trailer parked up like right here.
And then you drove straight to the gravel pit?
We went up past the golf course and drew a little dirt road thingy in on the old exit, and then we were just kind of going down that road, and we went out there and we were talking along the way, and she started bringing up Tony, and we just kind of was like, not mad, but just like, I told her, I was like, I'm not going to leave Tony. I don't want to talk about it. I told her, I was like, I really appreciate that you love me. I really do.
You were chasing
but
her.
I'm not leaving Tony. And she goes, then let me the f*** out. And I said, what is your problem? And she goes, I'm not going to be around you if you're going to still be with her then. And I said, okay, fine, whatever. Then get the f*** out. She got out, and I peeled out and turned around and left.
Where did she get out?
We went past a big tank that's out there a little ways, and that was it.
What side of the road was the tank on?
Right side.
How far past the tank did she get out?
Half a football field and a half. I don't know.
That doesn't sound like something you would do, Cody, and just leave her stranded out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
She runs track and everything, but that's a long way from town.
When she had texted me, she said not to come back.
That wouldn't be safe for her.
I waited at the top of the thing and then saw her walking towards, so I said whatever, and I left.
So you saw her and you didn't pick her up?
To tell you not to come
Come
back.
on, Cole. That don't sound bad. He did it, but I bet Amish Amy knew. Hey, bro, Sharon, I think it's more to this. I think it's more to it. I think because they found zip ties. Amish Tony 2 times, and Micaela got the hit. Boom. They broke it up. Somebody smacked her with the car. Amish Amy helped. Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 2 minutes after dropping her. And there was a truck out there, so I figured someone would pick her up and bring her back to town because it looked like a railroad truck.
Cody, that's not the entire truth, but
that ain't
we
gonna
have
work,
your
boy.
phone records and her phone records and the text stuff. Well, before that,
her text stuff.
My number was T-Mobile account name. Identified as Cody Patton. I also learned that shortly after the phone call received at 17:08, which was recorded as the last call sent or received to Micaela's phone. The phone went inactive, turned off, dead, battery destroyed. In addition to the last cell tower ping to Micaela's phone was received at the T-Mobile cell tower near mile marker 387 on I-80. I was informed Lieutenant Blanco of the disappearance of Micaela Costanzo, which took place on 3/3/2011. Lieutenant Garner provided me a copy of Micaela T-Mobile phone sale records. Boo, boo, boo. I just had to read that.
About 5 minutes before she leaves the school.
you are on the right track, Cody.
Look, when I be brushing your boy,
You're not being totally truthful.
gotta brush him every day.
Cody, you are on the right track, okay? And you've made a huge step.
I did not kill her.
As Cody's will begins to break, the inconsistencies within his statement become increasingly obvious. At first, he admitted to dropping Micaela off at her house, but then he changed his story by sharing that he'd driven her to the gravel pit and left her in the desert after a heated argument. As the officer rapidly identifies the flaws in his fabricated tales, Cody eventually crumbles under the weight of the pressure.
I just want to see my family.
What are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell them the truth about what happened?
I don't want to, Brendan.
I know you want to. This isn't easy. Personally, I think they need to know, okay? Because you're their son. They need to know the truth.
You want us to help you tell them? I just want to be with them for a little bit.
I understand that. And we'll do our best to make that happen.
On the brink of uncovering the truth, the interrogators decides to take a gamble by summoning Cody's father to the station, hopeful that he might assist in eliciting a confession from his son.
Nah, he did.
A short while after the officers leave the father and son alone in the room, Cody breaks down.
You gotta start fixing this now. As much as you can. It's not about us anymore. You fix this. What you did is heinous, Cody. No. I know you want to be with your family, and I want to be with you. There's something wrong, man. I want to be near you as much as I can. I don't want to abandon you at all. Okay? We gotta do what's right for Micaela as well.
Damn,
You
Dad,
gotta
broke
go all
down.
the way with this. You need to.
I don't want my parents coming in there like that now. I'd rather you come in because what the fuck you doing? You stupid ass. Doing that, but I'm like, damn, Dad, come on, OG. But he hurt. Shit, I be hurt too. My kid done did something to an innocent ass girl. I done gave you everything. I done worked hard to give you everything and all the luxuries of life, and you come back and do this, bro. Like, you can hear that shit in your voice, like, ugh, that thing stings. I hope God never put me in that
Put
position.
it to bed as quickly as you can. You need to get out of this town.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what
tough.
that means? You've got to just do what they need you to do, and you know what I'm saying? You've got to do a written statement or whatever it is they need so that this can be done. Right now, we are getting our answers. They need their answers. The family needs their answers. I don't want this thing to happen to you guys.
Daddy hurt for real.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing's going to happen to us that I mean, Jesus Christ. It's that, man. This community can't do anything else to me. We have to fix that. Do you understand that? You did something that you've got to think about it. Dad, I know.
In his confession, Cody reveals the horrifying details of what had really transpired that night. There's something not quite right with his story, though the truth would eventually come to light.
All right, Cody. I know you told your dad a lot of what happened. To the question we've been asking, tell us what happened.
Leaving from driving out there, and she started bringing up about how you should get together and all this stuff. And I said, I'm not going to leave Tony. She started getting upset. And I started getting upset too. And I said, it's not going to happen. Stop asking. And then she said, stop the car. And we got out. And I said, what the hell are you doing? I was like, at least let me take you back to town. And she goes, no. And started yelling at me and pounding on my chest and stuff. And I was just kind of pushing her away at first, and then she kind of hit me, just kind of clipped me on the head, and it kind of hurt, but I just really, a good shove, and she fell back and hit the back bumper of the car, and she had moved for a minute. And I started saying, Mickey, it's not funny, get up. I'm sorry I pushed you, it's not funny anymore. She started coming around, so I got down by her side and helped out, and I said, are you okay? And she goes, where am I at? And I said, Mickey, come on, you were the same place we was. We were fighting. She stood up and she goes, you're trying to hurt me, huh? And she starts yelling, and I was like, you're crazy. No, I'm not trying to hurt you. All I did was push you. And she continues to start pounding on my chest. Finally, I said, Micaela, enough. And I shoved her pretty hard, and she fell down and hit her head. And she just laid there and was looking at the sky. And like her eyes started to turn black. She started to like shake and seize. And I looked at where she was at. There's this big rock she had hit her head on. And I tried to pick her up and put her in the car. And she kept moving and moving. And I tried to like check her pulse and stuff. And I couldn't get anything, and she was flopping. And so I had the shovel from prying on my car, and I hit her, tried to hit her on her head, trying to just knock her out. And it hit like right here, and it broke up pretty bad. She started making this awful sound. So I took the dagger thingy and pushed it right here, and the end of it hit her chin and it split it open, and she started gurgling more and making this sound. And she would have stopped, so I pushed it right here. And then
This man used the E tool, an entrenchment tool, something that we use in the military to dig our trench, our foxhole,
our bathrooms, a weapon in hand-to-hand combat. But it's an entrenchment tool. It's very sharp. It's very hard. It got a dagger you can't pull out, and you know what I'm saying. You can use it to stab or to pitch a tent, or you know what I'm saying. That's a handy tool when you're in the field.
She stopped. I didn't know what to do. I was gonna call my dad, but I knew he would freak out. I tried to take her clothes off to put her in the little grave thing because I figured her body would decompose faster without clothes. So I covered her up and I took the clothes over the gravel pit area and burned them, and I couldn't get the pants undone and I didn't want to disrespect her, so I put her sweater over her.
This is an interesting line he's drawing here. He claims he didn't want to disrespect her, but has just killed her. It's clear he's trying to paint himself in a better light, but it's not working.
I panicked. I just covered it up really quick and put bushes over it and left. I sat there for like 2 hours before we got to him, crying my brains out. I was so scared. So I just walked out and cleaned myself up and wiped the shovel off in the dirt.
Even while recounting what he did to Micaela, Cody talks about how scared he was. He only places emphasis on himself. He doesn't feel bad that he just brutally ended someone's life and left her in the desert. He doesn't express remorse for doing this. He's just scared for himself. This is classic self-centered thinking associated with antisocial personality disorder.
Oh my God, Tony, she asked what was wrong and I said nothing.
Spoiled ass kid.
We got food. Then we went
she told him she didn't want to mess with him, so he took it and killed
cut her
her.
on the neck.
Lying.
And that was with the shovel?
Yeah. I think it looks like that.
The blade part?
Yeah, I tried to go like that and it didn't work, and that's when I pulled the...
It's an E-tool, an entrenching tool.
Yeah.
That's and when you fold it in half, it's got like a pokey spike on the opposite end of the blade.
Yeah, I just went like that.
Shovel blade.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it like made this pop sound, and that's when she really made a horrible sound, but I can't get out of my head. My dad's sitting there crying. It sounded the exact same. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Cody's chilling admission of Micaela's cold-blooded murder leaves everyone stunned into silence.
Look at his face.
However, even with his confession, the detectives identify that certain aspects of his story seem out of place.
How'd the zip tie get on her arm?
Exactly. Well, nobody's listening to you, boy. You a dog face ass gremlin, bro. You ain't him, bro. Like, I just want to hit you in your mouth. Yeah, like that. I actually want to do this to you. But I know them folk gonna come for me. But at this point, if I find out you did something like that, bro, I gotta do you. I don't care.
Fuck that. If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison, nigga. Chin up. Fuck that.
They don't want me to be great today.
What happened there?
I was just gonna zip tie her up and try to put her in the car and take her out to the dump and just dump her out there, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I just put it on and I just sat there. I screamed.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was so
they said that.
So angry and so sad. I didn't know what to do. I sat there. I was like, going like this on her.
Stop all that bitch ass crying, boy.
You said you tried to take her clothes off.
Because you're not remorseful.
And I noticed the sleeves, little bands, was still on her wrist. How'd you try and get her clothes off? Did you try and cut them off?
The shovel, it's got a serrated edge on it. Okay. And I was trying to cut it with that, and it kept getting caught, so I just cut it, and then I pulled it. She was sitting on her arms, and I just was trying to pull them, and then when it pulled one of them, I just panicked, and I just started going like that, trying to cut them.
You said you started a fire, and
I just burned her shirts.
Anything else?
Her shirts and her sports bra thingy, and that was it.
The police arrest Cody soon after his confession. Based on the statements gathered from Micaela's friends, they suspect that Cody may have wanted to get back together with Micaela, but killed her after she'd rejected him. But despite all the evidence corroborating Cody's confession, something seemed amiss. There was a
Yes.
gap in the narrative that prompted police to believe that there was more beneath the surface waiting to be uncovered.
Yes.
Following Cody's arrest, he spoke to his father over the phone, and it appears he isn't aware these
He do look
calls are
like McVeigh.
recorded.
Young
Though he gave a
McVeigh.
glimpse of his
Absolutely.
temper during interrogation, it's in these calls that the other side of Cody truly shows.
Hit it with the spike on the intrinsic tube.
Okay? We just happen to be the ones that are closest to you, and it's not easy. I can tell you that. It's not easy.
It's not easy for me. I have nobody. You guys got each other. I've got nobody to turn to. I mean, I could call you guys, but it still doesn't do it justice.
Cody, I'm having a hard time with this conversation. I mean, you know, what about Micaela's decision? What
Good
about,
dad. Good dad.
You don't think I don't think about it? I think about it every goddamn day, and you don't know how hard it is. If that's all you want to bring up, then fine. I think about it every goddamn day. And it's hard on me, too.
You're an idiot. You're a genuine, natural-born idiot. You killing Micaela is not what's hard on you. You been in that prison where you ain't no gangster, when you ain't the biggest dog in the yard, when you don't even matter, where them real savages in there, them real killers in there, them real hand throwers in there, them real juggers. You like to stab people, right? Fight for your life, big dog. If you go to jail, man, I'm gonna let my little nephew thug.
That. If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison, nigga. Chin up. Fuck that, nigga.
Boy?
Cody, I never said it wasn't.
Well, you pick it up like it's something that, like, I don't think about it like it's nothing to me. It's my best friend, and you know what? It's a mistake that I have to live with.
That's not your best
It's
friend.
hard enough to try and call you guys without...
She wasn't your best friend. She wasn't your... Darius is my best friend. Modesty is my good friend. I got a lot of good friends. You know what I'm saying? I ain't killing them. We can argue all day, but I ain't killing them. What we got? What we talking about, little bro? And the way you talk to your daddy right now, even in your time of turmoil, is telling me, yeah. But dad tried to step up. He just old. They might be intimidated of you.
Breaking down on the phone every goddamn time. But it's hard enough to sit here and hear you say that day, and then now you say that it's like I don't think about what's right for her.
You didn't.
I have nightmares every goddamn day. I have nerve feelings. I just don't want to be here anymore. And you know what? I'm sorry that it's hard for you guys. I tried being the glue to this goddamn family since I don't even can't remember.
Cody, stop. You are a part of this family.
I don't feel like it. It takes this to happen for me to feel like I'm a part of the family. Oh, you never take the goddamn time to sit down and ask me how I feel. But all I wanted to do was sit there and feel like I love you for you and you love me.
I'm sorry, Cody.
It's not your fault. We all do our part. Just know I love you guys. And I'll call you later tonight when everything's calmed down. I love you guys.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I love you.
Dang. Man,
Cody
whatever,
also spoke
bro.
to Tony, giving us an interesting look into the dynamics of their relationship.
Hey, you're picking up your mom.
I am. She just came out, so it was just waiting for mom to know.
Protect yourself every day, okay? No matter what happens.
You do too.
Why does it seem like you guys have an attitude or something?
I'm not.
Well, then talk to me.
I can't.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's all public information. The fucking news. Everybody was there. Are you gonna talk to me or not? Because if not, I'm just gonna hang up and stop wasting my goddamn time.
Stop wasting your goddamn time, man. Hang up.
How am I supposed to not be upset?
Be strong.
Tony, talk to me.
I don't know what to say.
Maybe you can say, oh, you know what, being this might be the last time I talk to you. Oh, you know, thank you for everything. I love you, you know. I'm glad you pushed me through my life and got me this far.
Having him get fighting with my boyfriend, having him get in trouble because of me, he takes too much of the blame. Is Tony admitting that she had a role in it?
Just be strong.
I do appreciate everything.
The investigators' hunch about there being more to this twisted story is finally confirmed 3 weeks after Cody's arrest, when Tony meets with his attorney and makes a shocking request.
Can I ask a question real quick? Sure. Will you guys be able to represent me?
Depending on what you're going to say, we may or may not be able to. If your interests conflict with Cody, if we are not able to represent you, we will get counsel for you.
Okay.
The question is, why is Tony looking into getting legal counsel? You'll recall that Cody didn't mention her having anything to do with what happened to Micaela. Yet Tony has been hiding something. It
Tony,
seems
I
she
would've
doesn't
shut
realize
my
her conversation with the
mouth.
attorney is being recorded.
I would have had my mouth so closed, so tight, boy. Tony, ain't that much love in the world, girl. Not no high school love like that. Like what? Would y'all have went back in and say, hey, I got something to tell y'all? If they got their man, and he said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and ride and take this one down. I did it. My daddy told me to say it. I did it. Yeah. What y'all going to the police and be like, yeah, you know what? I had something to do with it. Honest answers. Honest answers. Love makes you do stupid stuff, but I would have let you ride that. No, fine. For real, Mom. I can't do it. I'm saying I make this conversation.
Had gotten a text saying that he had her and she wanted to talk, but he wanted me with her.
Okay. You got a text from who?
From Cody.
You got a text from Cody?
That he had her and that he would like me to come with.
Okay. When he said that he had her, who did he have?
Micaela.
Had you talked about that earlier?
No.
What do you think he meant by he had her?
Well, because I knew they wanted to talk, but I didn't know for sure when or about what exactly.
What do you think he might want to talk to Micaela about?
That Cody will leave me for someone else, cheat on me, that Cody and I won't last forever, we won't get married, that Cody and I will always fight, we will struggle with money, I won't be able to have children, won't be able to breastfeed, that Cody will go into the Marines and won't come back, or he'll get shot and I'll lose him that way. Girl, that boy ain't no damn way.
He wanted to get back together with him and everything, but he didn't feel like he had an interest in her and he didn't want that.
Okay. And he wanted you to come along?
At that age, I might have told nine.
I told him where I was and to go ahead and come get me, and I would.
So I'll find a new Cody.
He came and got me, and we went straight out to the gravel pit where she died.
Okay. When he came and got you, who was in the car?
Him and Micaela.
Where was Micaela sitting?
In the back.
And where did you sit?
In the front seat.
Okay, after you got in the car, what happened?
We decided to go drive around, and then Micaela had said she didn't want anyone to see us talking, so we decided to go out towards the gravel pit.
Whose idea was it to go to the gravel pit?
It was kind of a group effort because we kept talking about the word.
I don't believe that. I still don't believe that.
You want to go or whatever. We just started kind of heading out that way to get out of town.
What a way. We out of there.
It was kind of tense because she was a little bit upset, but we were just trying to talk to her and everything and let her know that we didn't want to cause any problems or have any problems. We wanted to work everything out.
Okay. And what was it that you had to work out?
Having Cody let her know that he didn't want anything to do with her, like with the relationship.
Okay. So what happened then?
We kind of just went out, we were driving around out by the gravel pit, and she got really upset and told us to let her out.
And what did she get upset about?
She just kept saying, well, I'm tired of your BS and everything, and so we didn't want her to be more upset, so we did as she asked, stopped the car, and she got out. Cody had got And then I looked away just for like a split second, and then heard like a loud thud on the car. So I had got out to see what happened.
The attorneys continued to listen, utterly absorbed in shock, while Tony accidentally implicates herself in the crime.
Micaela was on the ground, and then I had asked Cody what happened, and he just said that she kept pushing me and everything, so I kind of pushed her off to get her off of me, and she lost her balance or tripped on something, I can't remember exactly, and he hit her face on the car.
Did you look at it?
A little bit.
What did you see?
Just that she was on the ground, and she wasn't really moving at that point.
Did you tell us she was breathing?
I couldn't really tell at that point. I was just kind of freaking out. And
so she didn't do nothing. She was just there.
It was kind of a blow to me. I remember him not moving or anything. So, we're freaking out. We didn't know what to do. And I got out the shovel and started digging a hole. And then it kind of went downhill from there. I wasn't really thinking. And so we basically started kicking her and punching her. And
kicking and punching?
It was both of us.
Why were you kicking and punching?
Kind of on like her rib area and like the side of her face.
When you hit and punching her, was she laying face up or face down?
She was kind of laying down, kind of trying to kind of get up and everything, but she was very conscious of what was going on.
She was trying to sit up?
At that point, she kind of was. And then I remember us taking a shovel and hitting her.
Where did you hit her on her body with the shovel?
Kind of in the back area.
Did you hit her with the flat part of the shovel or the edge part of the shovel?
I believe the flat part. At that point, she was just kind of laying there. She wasn't moving. And so we moved her to the grave. We were kind of standing there deciding what do we do. But I remember like holding down her legs and we would slit her throat. We would like cut her throat.
Who cut her throat?
It was both of us.
You heard that right. Not only did both Tony and Cody attack Micaela, but they both had an opportunity to save her and chose not to.
How did you do that?
With a knife.
Whose knife?
It was a knife that Cody always held.
See, Cody was lying. But I respect him. He took it off. He said he did it.
It was always with him, no matter what.
But this was horrible.
At first it was him.
They beat her afterwards. Man, they down bad as hell.
Why did you take over with the knife?
I wasn't thinking. I had taken it from him to go, just to take it from him and everything.
Did you let her cut it through with the shovel, or was it just the knife?
I remember the shovel sitting there, but I can't remember. After that, she wasn't really breathing or anything. We kind of just stood there. We were crying because we didn't know what we had just done. We were freaking out. We weren't in the right mind to know what to do with anything.
What started as a witness account soon morphed into the bone-chilling confession of a murder. Tony's confession also dispelled the doubts about the murder weapon, confirming it as a knife, contrary to Cody's earlier claim of it being a shovel in his confession. Cody's attorney asks one last question about Tony's motive in taking Micaela's life.
Were you mad at Micaela?
I guess I was kind of frustrated, but I wasn't mad at her.
Okay, so what happened?
I hate to see what happened when you're mad.
It was kind of dark by that point, and we had basically buried her, and they went to the other gravel pit on the other side of town.
Okay, and what did you do there?
We burnt everything. I think there was a bag of things that we burned. I couldn't tell you exactly what was in there. After that, went to McDonald's to get drinks.
What wasn't clear was why Tony had admitted to her involvement, despite Cody never implicating her in his confession.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why
it's
are you
impossible
coming
to
up?
know, but Tony may have confessed to her role in the crime, hoping that she could save her fiancé from the death penalty.
Prove that I love you,
Following
Cody.
the unexpected development, Cody's legal team promptly informs the investigators about Tony's admission of guilt.
Before I let them folks get off, I need to go ahead and give them folks this right here.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, You a ugly little filthy ass dog.
Let's go ahead and do this too. We're gonna go ahead and book these folks.
Now you're off your rocker, mister. I saw you do it! You shoved her off the terrace! You beat her up and then you killed her!
Donald, take him out of here. Book him. Murder one.
I'll get you for this. I'll get you for this. Well, I'll worry about 99 years from now.
Leading to her subsequent arrest. Investigators soon recover all of Micaela's possessions that Cody and Tony admitted to burning and burying in the desert after killing her, along with the shovel. At this stage, the case seemed almost ready to be closed. Nevertheless, a lingering uneasiness remained. Despite Cody and Tony characterizing Micaela's murder as spontaneous and spur of the moment, there was a nagging suspicion that something about this narrative just didn't sit quite right.
They both
While
lied.
the investigating team tried to do their best to find that missing piece, in a shocking twist, Cody turns on Tony when he allows his legal team to employ a private investigator to gather additional evidence against Tony in a bid to secure a reduced sentence for himself. In a pivotal breakthrough, the private detective uncovers the elusive missing element. Inside a box found in Tony's bedroom, the investigators discover that Tony was obsessed with Micaela and feared that Cody would leave her for Micaela.
I called that.
Several diary entries exposed Tony's deep-seated insecurities and exposed her extreme hatred towards Micaela. One entry read, "We might as well break up so that he can get back together with her. She lives closer to him." While another stated, "I know in my heart he doesn't love me. I just feel that if I didn't get in between Cody and Mickey, they would still be together and none of this would have ever happened." In a final twist, this facade of true love crumbles into a climax that can only be labeled as the last act of betrayal.
The last
While
act of
Tony and
betrayal.
Cody both admit to the murder, none claim responsibility for using the knife on Micaela's throat, and instead blame it on each other. No one can confirm what really happened in that desert between the three on the evening of Micaela's death. However, Tony's diary entries cement her motive to end Micaela's life, and it's been speculated that she may have instigated Cody to do so. Given the evidence, investigators believe that the pair bound Micaela's wrists and then proceeded to take her life. Eventually, Tony takes a plea deal for a lesser charge of second-degree murder. She testifies in court against Cody and claims that he abused her and actually forced her to commit the heinous crime, stating that she only hit Micaela with the shovel because Cody told her to do it. In May 2012, Cody Patton pled guilty to the first-degree murder charge of Micaela Costanzo and was sentenced to life without parole, while Tony Fratto was sentenced to life with a possibility of parole after 18 years. As of August 2018, Cody was incarcerated in Ely State Prison in White Pine County, Nevada. On February 24th of 2021, Tony was denied parole a decade after Micaela's tragic death. Her next parole hearing is in May 2024.
I wonder, did she get out? What was Tony's last name? I can't recall her last name. Let me see. Micaela Costanzo. Yeah. Let me see. First confession, boo, boo, boo. Patton. Is her name Tony Patton? Dang, boy, it's a lot more. In a meeting about a plea deal, Patton later gave another version of what happened the day Mickey died, said Fratto had confronted Mickey in the school that day and called her a slut. Patton suggested that Fratto and Mickey meet and talk it out. Fratto said that she wanted to fight it out, and Mickey had agreed. Oh, so they got together to fight. Let me see. Tony Fratto. I'm trying to see. Thought.com be having a lot of stuff about these cases on here. I just want to wrap this up real quick. I want to see did she get out. Tony Fratto, damn, that came right up. 2011. Tony Fratto, 2025. Damn, I think she got out. Hold on. First bid for parole. Oh, 2021. Nah, I don't think she got out. Last time she went up for parole was in 2021, it looks like, and she did not get out yet. So Tony's still in that thing, man. She still got thugging, man. She did not get out. So if you go to thought.com and look up the court transcripts, it said that Tony approached Micaela in school like, you a slut, ho. You know what I'm saying? I wanna fight. Micaela was like, all right. Goddamn, Cody was like, man, chill, bro. Let's talk it out. They got together and then they zip tied that girl and jumped her and killed her. They lame. Hey, man, y'all get outside today. Get outside today. I'm finna get ready to go to physical therapy. Them folk gonna work me out. So get my knees back together, man. Hey, I love y'all, man. I love y'all to death. I enjoyed the strong week. I'm about to drop the marathons this weekend. Y'all check them out. Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Disconnect from the internet this weekend. Disconnect after overtime. Disconnect. Get some U time in. Man, I love y'all, man. I'm out of here. Yes, sir, Ski.